A woman who walks alone embodies a unique blend of independence and strength that resonates deeply with those who encounter her story. Her independence is not merely a rejection of dependence on others, it is a profound commitment to herself, her dreams, and her values. She chooses to carve her path, not because it is the easiest route, but because it is the one that aligns most closely with her inner truth. This choice requires strength, as she must face the uncertainties of life without the constant reassurance of companionship or external validation. Her strength is evident in her ability to stand tall despite the challenges that come her way. Society often imposes expectations and labels on women, attempting to define their roles and limit their potential. Yet she defies these constraints, demonstrating that her worth is not tied to conforming to predefined roles, but to living authentically. Her strength allows her to resist the pressures of conformity, even when doing so means walking a solitary path. Walking alone does not mean she is without fear or doubt. Like anyone else, she faces moments of hesitation and second guessing. However, her independence fuels her ability to push through these moments. She understands that fear is not a sign of weakness, but a natural part of growth. Rather than allowing it to paralyze her, she uses it as a stepping stone, learning to navigate uncertainty with courage and grace. Her independence is also a reflection of her ability to make decisions that serve her goals and values. She does not wait for permission or consensus to act. Instead, she takes responsibility for her choices, owning both her successes and her failures. This sense of agency is empowering, as it frees her from the constraints of seeking approval from others. Her decisions are rooted in self-awareness and a clear understanding of her purpose, allowing her to move forward with conviction, even when the road ahead is unclear. Strength for her is not just about resilience in the face of adversity. It is also about vulnerability and the willingness to embrace her imperfections. She does not pretend to have all the answers or to be immune to pain. Instead, she acknowledges her struggles, learning from them, and growing stronger with each experience. This balance of strength and vulnerability makes her a powerful figure, one who inspires others not by pretending to be invincible, but by showing that true strength lies in perseverance and authenticity. The independence of a woman who walks alone is not born out of a desire to distance herself from others, but from a deep understanding of her own worth. She values relationships and community, but does not rely on them to define her identity. Instead, she approaches connections with others from a place of strength, bringing her whole self to the table without compromising her individuality. This independence enables her to build meaningful relationships based on mutual respect and shared values, rather than dependence or obligation. Ultimately, her journey as an independent and strong individual is a testament to the power of self-belief. By walking alone, she sends a powerful message that it is possible to live authentically, pursue one's dreams, and overcome challenges without compromising one's values or identity. Her story reminds us that independence and strength are not about isolation, but about the courage to stand alone when necessary and the resilience to keep moving forward despite the odds. Her life is a beacon of hope, inspiring others to embrace their own independence and discover the strength within themselves. Purposeful solitude is a profound and empowering choice, often misunderstood by those who equate solitude with loneliness. For a woman who walks alone, solitude is not a state of emptiness, but a sanctuary of growth, self-reflection, and clarity. It is a deliberate decision to step away from the noise of the world to focus on herself, her goals, and her values. This solitude becomes a space where she can listen to her inner voice without the interference of societal expectations or external influences. In solitude, she discovers the depth of her own strength and resilience. It is in these moments of aloneness that she confronts her fears, her doubts, and her vulnerabilities. By facing these challenges head-on, she transforms them into opportunities for growth. This process is not always easy, as it requires a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths about herself and the world around her. However, it is through this introspection that she gains a clearer understanding of her purpose and the path she needs to take to fulfill it. Purposeful solitude is not about shutting out the world, but about creating a space where she can recharge and realign with her values. It allows her to prioritize what truly matters, free from the distractions and demands of others. This time alone is essential for her mental and emotional well-being, as it gives her the freedom to process her thoughts, emotions, and experiences at her own pace. In a world that often demands constant connectivity and instant responses, choosing solitude becomes an act of self-care and empowerment. For a woman walking this path, solitude is also a time of creation and innovation. Without the pressure to conform or seek validation, she can explore her ideas and passions fully. She can experiment, dream, and take risks, knowing that she is accountable only to herself. This freedom to create without judgment fosters a sense of confidence and self-reliance, enabling her to produce work that is authentic and meaningful. Her solitude is purposeful because it is driven by her vision and aspirations. She is not alone because she lacks options or support. She is alone because she understands that some journeys must be undertaken solo. This does not mean she rejects companionship or community, but that she values her independence and recognizes the importance of forging her own path. Solitude, for her, is a way to stay true to herself while navigating a world that often tries to impose its own agenda. One of the most significant aspects of purposeful solitude is the relationship she builds with herself. In the stillness, she learns to appreciate her own company and to trust her instincts. She becomes her own greatest ally, cheering herself on when times are tough and celebrating her victories no matter how small. This self-reliance is a source of immense strength, allowing her to face challenges with confidence and grace. Purposeful solitude also enhances her ability to connect with others meaningfully. By taking the time to understand herself and her needs, she becomes more attuned to the needs of others. Her relationships are not based on dependency or obligation, but on mutual respect and understanding. She values quality over quantity, seeking connections that align with her values and enrich her life. Ultimately, purposeful solitude is a journey of empowerment and self-discovery. It is a testament to her courage and resilience as she chooses to walk a path that many might fear. In her solitude, she finds clarity, strength, and purpose, transforming it into a powerful tool for personal growth and achievement. Her story inspires others to embrace solitude not as a weakness or a burden, but as a gift, a chance to reconnect with themselves and uncover their true potential. Defying norms is a powerful and courageous act that requires resilience, confidence, and an unwavering belief in one's values. A woman who walks alone often embodies this defiance, challenging the societal expectations and conventions that attempt to dictate her path. She is not rebellious for the sake of rebellion. Rather, her actions are deeply rooted in the conviction that she has the right to live authentically and pursue her dreams on her own terms. Society has long imposed rigid norms on women, prescribing what they should wear, how they should behave, and even what roles they should play in life. A woman who defies these norms does so with the understanding that they are often limiting and outdated. She knows that following these norms would mean compromising her individuality and potential. By choosing a different path, she questions the status quo and sets a powerful example for others to rethink what is truly possible. Her defiance begins with self-awareness. She understands who she is and what she values, which gives her the courage to reject norms that conflict with her identity. This self-awareness is not easily achieved. It often requires introspection, education, and the willingness to stand apart from the crowd. It also requires her to overcome the internalized fear of judgment or rejection. She knows that choosing her own path might invite criticism, but she embraces this challenge as a necessary part of her journey. Defying norms is not about seeking attention or causing disruption. It is about creating space for individuality and innovation. She might choose a career path traditionally dominated by men, not to prove a point, but because it aligns with her passions and skills. She might choose to remain single or child-free, not as a rejection of family life, but because she values her independence and has other aspirations. Each decision she makes reflects her authenticity and challenges the stereotypes that seek to confine women to specific roles. The road of defiance is not without obstacles. A woman who walks this path often faces criticism, doubt, and resistance from those who feel threatened by change. She may be labeled as difficult, unconventional, or even selfish. However, her strength lies in her ability to rise above these judgments and remain true to herself. She understands that every step she takes forward is not just for her, but for the countless others who feel trapped by societal expectations. Her defiance often leads to transformation, not just for herself, but for her community and beyond. By challenging norms, she opens doors for others to follow. Her courage inspires young girls to dream bigger. Her determination encourages peers to question their own limits, and her achievements redefine what is possible. She becomes a trailblazer, not by conforming to expectations, but by showing that there is no one right way to live a fulfilling and meaningful life. In her journey, she learns to navigate the balance between defiance and respect. While she challenges harmful norms, she does so thoughtfully, understanding that change takes time and often requires dialogue. She does not seek to tear down traditions indiscriminately, but aims to reshape them in ways that honor diversity and inclusion. Her goal is not to destroy the fabric of society, but to weave it into something stronger and more equitable. Ultimately, defying norms is an act of liberation. It frees her from the constraints of societal expectations and allows her to live with purpose and authenticity. It also empowers those around her, proving that life's possibilities are not confined to what others dictate. Her courage becomes a ripple effect, challenging others to rethink, reimagine, and reshape the world. Through her defiance, she shows that the true measure of success is not how well one conforms, but how bravely one pursues their own truth. She reminds us all that progress comes not from following the beaten path, but from daring to carve out a new one. Inspiration through action is one of the most impactful ways a woman who walks alone leaves her mark on the world. Her actions speak louder than words, showing others that courage, determination, and resilience are not abstract ideals, but qualities that can be embodied and lived. She inspires not by preaching, but by demonstrating what is possible when one believes in themselves and dares to pursue their dreams, even in the face of challenges. Every step she takes, every decision she makes, and every challenge she overcomes serves as a testament to the power of action. She does not wait for perfect conditions or universal approval to move forward. Instead, she acts with conviction, understanding that progress often requires taking risks and embracing uncertainty. This willingness to step into the unknown becomes a source of inspiration for those who watch her journey. She shows that action, even when imperfect, is far more powerful than hesitation fueled by fear. Her actions are rooted in authenticity and purpose. She does not act to seek attention or accolades, but to fulfill her vision and make a difference. Whether she is building a career in an unconventional field, leading a community initiative, or simply standing up for her beliefs, her actions are driven by a deep sense of integrity. This alignment between her values and her actions is what makes her story so compelling. So people see in her a reflection of what they too could achieve if they had the courage to act. One of the most powerful aspects of her inspiration is the ripple effect it creates. Her determination sparks a sense of possibility in others, encouraging them to take their first steps toward their own goals. For example, a young girl might see her breaking barriers in a male-dominated profession and realize that she too can aspire to greatness. A friend or colleague might observe her tenacity in overcoming obstacles and feel motivated to face their own challenges with renewed strength. Her actions serve as a living example of what it means to lead by doing. Her ability to inspire through action also lies in her resilience. She does not pretend that her journey is easy or devoid of setbacks. Instead, she embraces the struggles as part of the process and uses them as opportunities to learn and grow. By sharing her experiences, both the triumphs and the failures, she humanizes the path to success, showing others that perseverance is key. Her story becomes a reminder that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone toward greater achievements. She also inspires by uplifting others through her actions. While she walks her own path, she understands the importance of empowering those around her. She might mentor others, create opportunities for those who lack them, or simply share her knowledge and experiences to help others succeed. Her generosity of spirit demonstrates that true success is not about standing alone at the top, but about bringing others along on the journey. I love that scripture because it teaches us that leadership is about bringing others along on the journey. Her actions are a challenge to the status quo, inspiring change not only on an individual level, but also within society. By breaking barriers and defying expectations, she forces people to question outdated norms and reevaluate their beliefs about what women can achieve. Her success is a powerful rebuttal to stereotypes, proving that talent and determination know no gender, background, or limitation. Inspiration through action is a quiet yet powerful force. It does not demand attention or recognition, yet it leaves an indelible mark on those who witness it. The woman who walks alone inspires others to act, not by telling them what to do, but by showing them what is possible. She reminds everyone that their dreams are within reach if they are willing to work for them and take bold steps forward. Through her journey, she teaches that inspiration is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. Every action she takes, no matter how small, contributes to a larger legacy of courage, strength, and possibility. Her life becomes a beacon, encouraging others to light their own flames and create a world where action, not fear, drives change and progress. Transformation of struggles is a defining characteristic of a woman who walks alone. Life's challenges, which might deter others, serve as stepping stones for her growth, strength, and wisdom. She does not view struggles as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities for learning and transformation. Her ability to turn adversity into triumph is not just a testament to her resilience, but also an inspiring reminder that struggles, when approached with the right mindset, can shape a person into their strongest self. Struggles are a natural part of life, and she understands this reality. Instead of avoiding or fearing them, she confronts them head on. Whether these challenges come in the form of societal expectations, personal setbacks, or professional hurdles, she chooses to face them with courage and determination. Her approach is rooted in the belief that each struggle holds a lesson. By embracing this perspective, she transforms difficulties into valuable experiences that help her grow stronger and more capable. Her journey is not devoid of pain or frustration. Like anyone else, she feels the weight of her struggles and the emotional toll they can take. However, she does not allow these feelings to consume her or define her. Instead, she channels her emotions into constructive action. If she fails, she analyzes what went wrong, learns from it, and adapts. Each failure becomes a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Stupid, right? She understands that progress is not linear, and that setbacks are an essential part of the process. Her ability to transform struggles stems from her unwavering self-belief. She trusts in her capacity to overcome challenges even when the odds are stacked against her. This self-belief is not blind optimism, but a result of her experiences. Each time she overcomes a struggle, she gains confidence in her ability to tackle future obstacles. This cycle of struggle, learning, and growth reinforces her resilience and fortifies her spirit. One of the most profound aspects of her transformation is her ability to find meaning in her struggles. She does not view them as random or purposeless, but as opportunities for self-discovery and development. For example, a professional setback might teach her the importance of adaptability, while a personal challenge might deepen her empathy and understanding of others. By finding meaning in her struggles, she transforms them from sources of pain into sources of strength. Her transformation is not just personal, it has a ripple effect on those around her. By openly sharing her journey, she inspires others to see their struggles in a new light. Her story becomes a beacon of hope for those who feel overwhelmed by their challenges. She shows them that transformation is possible, that strength can be found in the darkest of times, and that struggles do not have to define one's future. Her ability to transform struggles also enables her to make a broader impact. The lessons she learns through her challenges often translate into actions that benefit others. For instance, a woman who overcomes financial hardship might use her experience to mentor others in similar situations, while someone who breaks barriers in her field might advocate for policies that promote diversity and inclusion. Her struggles, once personal, become a catalyst for positive change in the lives of others. The process of transforming struggles is not easy, and it requires immense courage, patience, and perseverance. There are moments of doubt, fear, and exhaustion, but she pushes through because she understands that growth often lies on the other side of discomfort. Each struggle she faces and overcomes adds another layer to her strength and resilience, shaping her into a person capable of achieving great things. In the end, her story is not one of a life free from challenges, but one of triumph over them. She proves that struggles, far from being a hindrance, are opportunities for transformation. They are the moments that test and refine character, teaching lessons that no success alone can provide. Her journey reminds us that strength is not the absence of struggle, but the ability to transform it into something meaningful and empowering. Through her actions, she inspires others to see their struggles not as endings, but as beginnings, opportunities to rise, grow, and become the best versions of themselves. Self-belief is the cornerstone of a woman who walks alone, guiding her every step as she forges her path through life. It is not just an abstract idea, but a living, breathing force that drives her actions, decisions, and resilience. This self-belief is an act of courage, one that defies doubt, fear, and societal expectations. It empowers her to embrace her unique identity and trust in her ability to overcome obstacles, achieve her dreams, and live authentically. Believing in oneself is not an innate quality. It is cultivated over time. For this woman, self-belief is a result of her experiences, challenges, and triumphs. Every step she takes, no matter how small, reinforces her confidence in her abilities. When faced with difficulties, she recalls past moments of strength, reminding herself that she has overcome before and can do so again. This process creates a positive feedback loop, where each success, however minor, fuels her belief in her potential to accomplish more. Her self-belief is not reliant on external validation. While encouragement from others is appreciated, it is not the foundation of her confidence. She knows that true belief must come from within. This independence is both freeing and empowering, allowing her to move forward even when others doubt her. She does not wait for permission or approval to act. She trusts her instincts and relies on her inner strength to guide her decisions. Self-belief also gives her the courage to take risks and step outside her comfort zone. She understands that growth often requires venturing into the unknown, and her belief in herself allows her to face uncertainty with determination. Whether she is pursuing a new career, starting a project, or standing up for her principles, her self-belief acts as a safety net, reminding her that she is capable of navigating challenges and adapting to change. Oftentimes, the fear of losing love creates a source of self-belief. Love is refined by the fear and provides us with a way to judge whether or not we are being honest with ourselves. This self-belief is not a denial of fear or vulnerability. She feels fear like anyone else, but she does not allow it to dictate her actions. Instead, she uses her belief in herself to push through fear, treating it as a natural part of the journey rather than a barrier. Her vulnerability becomes a source of strength, as it allows her to connect with others, learn from her experiences, and grow as an individual. Her self-belief is also a source of inspiration for those around her. When others see her confidently pursuing her goals and overcoming obstacles, they are encouraged to believe in themselves as well. Her actions demonstrate that self-belief is not about arrogance or overconfidence, but about trusting in one's ability to learn, adapt, and persist. By embodying this quality, she creates a ripple effect, empowering others to embrace their own potential. Self-belief enables her to handle setbacks with grace and resilience. She does not view failure as a reflection of her worth, but as a valuable learning opportunity. When things go wrong, she does not dwell on self-doubt, but focuses on what she can do to move forward. This mindset allows her to approach challenges with a solution-oriented perspective, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. At its core, self-belief is an act of self-love and self-respect. It is the recognition that she is worthy of her dreams and capable of achieving them. This belief drives her to set ambitious goals, work tirelessly to achieve them, and celebrate her successes without diminishing their significance. She acknowledges her strengths and accepts her imperfections, knowing that both are integral parts of who she is. In her journey, self-belief becomes the foundation upon which she builds her life. It allows her to face the world with confidence, resilience, and authenticity. Her story reminds us all that believing in oneself is not just a mindset, but an ongoing practice. It is a daily choice to trust in our abilities, embrace our uniqueness, and move forward despite the uncertainties of life. Through her unwavering self-belief, she proves that the greatest power lies not in external circumstances, but within ourselves. And the more she practiced meditation,